welcome back to the channel. My name's InsideAgameR, and today we're going to be looking at the top 5 freeware airport add-ons for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And this is basically my assessment of some of the airports that I've downloaded, what I like to fly into, and what I think are definitely worth downloading. Look, let's check them out. As always, this list is in no particular order, so it isn't ranked as 1 to 5. These are just my top 5 favourites. And where we're going to start off today is Shannon Airport over in Ireland, where I am from, of course. Now, Shannon Airport on the default game is absolutely dreadful. You cannot even choose where to park your aircraft. Now, we've been very lucky that it is now on current version 2 by Poxbottle. It is available on flightsim.to, and some of the improvements that he has made, there is accurate runways and removal of closed runways, accurate taxiways and apron layouts, added all gates including working jetways and ramp parking according to the latest IAA data. All ground services are available, texture matching for all services including taxiway shoulders, closed runways, aprons, etc. Fully compatible with in-game ATC and AI, correct COM frequencies, additional of car parks around the airport, night lighting added on aprons and ramps. So this is a much welcome add-on for me. Obviously I love flying into Ireland, and Shannon is a great airport for a lot of local and international flights, and for me this is definitely worth adding to your list, as the default in the game is absolutely dreadful. And he's done a really good job of this as well. It is looking really smart, really nice. It looks very realistic. I drive buses down here all the time. He has done a really good job. Next airport on the list is Unalakleet, Alaska, P-A-U-N. Now this is the airport that got famous for the TV show Flying Wild with Alaska. Originally, Unalakleet Airport is missing from the sim completely, so they decided to add it. That is Iggy, the creator of this airport. So the airport itself does have some basic features. It's not a huge load here, but it's really nice for it to be added. I really like flying up in Alaska and stuff. I love flying and landing in the snow, the challenges that it brings. So this is why I had to add it to my list today. Also, I do watch the show. I really enjoyed the show, so that kind of gives me something else really, I suppose. There we go. So like I said, it is a little bit standard. There's not a whole big deal up here. A lot of GA flying mainly. But yeah, definitely check this one out, guys. Really good, especially if you start turning up all the storms and stuff as well. It can be a real challenge to land here. Next airport on the list today is Auckland Airport Enhancement. This is a current version 1.2 by John and James. This enhanced airport takes what Microsoft has provided out of the box and adds additional features and modifications, which include static scenery items around gates and ramps at both domestic and international terminals, adding improved water masks around the 05R end of the runway, adding night lighting, replacing the default buildings with others that are more appropriate, adding custom-made NZAA control tower, Novotel and domestic Auckland sign, and removing a large number of trees on both approaches around the airport and changing tree types in other areas to be more suitable types, plus a whole lot more to discover. This is still a work in progress, with plans to add further improvements, particularly to the gate layout and parking spaces in the future. But I think they've done a fantastic job with this airport so far. I get a lot of requests to fly down in New Zealand. I have a lot of subscribers in New Zealand, so we'll be definitely doing a few more of them in the coming weeks. The approaches into New Zealand are really nice as well. Definitely worth, if you haven't flown this side of the world. A lot of people kind of forget about New Zealand. The approaches into this airport are beautiful and comes highly recommended for you guys. Next on the list is ENSD, Sandane, Norway. Now this is actually probably my favorite freeware airport actually available on the game. A lot of features that have been added to this. There's a slope runway based at accurate height data, update apron based up to the date satellite imagery, correct taxiways and parkings based on local charts, manual terraforming to make the terrain look more real life, added buildings that resemble some degree of the real ones, custom ground marking textures to make real life markings, correct metadata for the airport, and the same tower frequency as real life. On version 0.2, some of the enhancements that have come of apron and runway remade and improved, added custom threshold and touchdown textures, added custom runway number and textures, added more airport objects, taxi lines and taxi pass remade and improved, added tire gum details to runway, added minor details to apron and airport surroundings, and remade the center line to match real world. And it also corrected the runway length to real life. Now another reason why I like flying down here is just the beautiful approaches you get into this airport and the lovely feeling of Norway coming through these twin peaks. This is amazing for GA flying, and for sure you should check this one out. Anyone maybe playing on air or anything like that, this is a perfect location for a little base. I love the kind of winter hills flying, so this is perfect, and especially in time for Christmas. The links are in the description down below as always. Highly recommend this one, guys. Definitely download this one, definitely fly in and out of this one. Look at the approaches, they're absolutely stunning. I can't stress how good this airport actually is to fly in and out of, and the good feeling that you have doing it as well. We all know that Microsoft Flight Simulator is beautiful, but this really does show how beautiful the game is. Last on the list today is LGKR, Corfu International Airport. Now this is a fantastic freeware option. Current version is 1.2 by FlyTO, and he has done a brilliant job with this, and I highly recommend this airport, guys. The approach landing in the northeasterly directions offer the flying passengers a spectacular aerial view of the islands, as well as the hills of the Konai, and the runway used for landing is actually a few hundred meters away from these landmarks. Okay, some of the features that they have added. They added on version 1 runways 16 and 34, add taxiways A, B, C, E, add taxi parking main, etc., add lights to taxiway, add traffic vehicles, standard ATC and nav data, the scenery airport around grass, roads, fences, etc. They've added a main airport bus stop, airport parking working, add real working buildings, they've added a boat port, beach, and added a lot of other things. This version 1.2 has been released. The fire station at the airport is garage buildings now been done. Old small tower airport night daylight. Fantastic real main airport terminal A completed, including day and night lighting. Fantastic real new modern airport terminal B completed, including day and night lighting. Great main cars parking before terminal A, and other small adjustments from the airport, etc. Now this is still a work in progress. They're still working on this. Version 1.3 should be out fairly soon, adding a few more features around of the area. I love flying around the Greek islands. They're beautiful, even into Greece itself. Highly recommend this area of the world. If you've not flown in and out of them yet, definitely come in and out of these areas, because they are absolutely breathtaking, especially some of the approaches. They are beautiful in this game. And that has come to the end of my top 5 free airport add-ons for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit that like button. Come join us on Discord. Come chat in Discord. We have a great little laugh in there, talking anything to do with any kind of transport. Also, we do have a virtual airliners now active, simply connected. I don't know if any of you have seen any of the videos or streams on that, but if any of you would like to come join our V8, you are more than welcome as well. Come join Discord, and links down below. Links for all the airports are down below as well in the description. Other than that, for myself, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.